Welcome back to Rockin Out, a new show where we discuss the latest and greatest in rock and metal music. I'm your host, Annabelle, and today I am dressed up like a forest sort of goddess because I have been asked to be in a music video for one of my friends. So I'm about to go shoot that right after this video, but I decided I wanted to do this video today beforehand because I love the headdress and I think it looks pretty cool. But I am stoked because 3 Days Grace just released their new single, Mayday, with both Adam and Matt as co-vocalists. Fun fact about me is that 3 Days Grace made my favorite song of all time, Animal I Have Become, which I played so much when I was in junior high school that my mom told me one day she was going to throw me out of the car if I did not stop playing that song over and over again. I love 3 Days Grace. I've seen them a couple of times live. I've only ever seen Matt. So now that Adam is back, I'm really stoked because I am definitely going to have to get tickets to see both of them. I love this band. I love them. I actually could not believe it when they announced that both of them were going to be co-vocalists in the band. I actually meant to make a video on that announcement, but that's when I was sick and, having all my health problems. But so I am so excited to listen to their first official song with both of them together for the new 3 Days Grace ×2. And we are just gonna jump right in, starting in 3, 2, 1, now. They were playing, okay. It's crazy seeing both of them. Okay, so we're pilots on a plane. Welcome to the end, just take a number. He sounds exactly the same as he always has. Just get used to the influence you're under. It's the same old story of wanting it all, but it's never enough. The more you know, you know. They sound good together. We walk like dead people who haven't died yet. We ride like passengers without a pilot. We be losing our minds, but we all try to hide it. It's hard to keep fighting when you're barely surviving. Just wait in line for your rights and your privilege. I don't totally understand how the music video relates to the lyrics. Follow the leader right off the cliff's edge. All your dreams are down below. I love it. It definitely fits their old sound. The more you know, you know, you know nothing. We walk like dead people who haven't died yet. It's got a slower tempo. Oh, I see. This is cool. They did the graphics. I like Adam's mohawk. I always like it. Just kind of random, but okay. I wonder how they're doing the confetti, like if there's a fan blowing it around or what. Adam sounds exactly the same. It's crazy. I am so stoked that was awesome. It's really interesting hearing Adam and Matt together because they do have some similarities in their vocal tone, but I am noticing differences once I'm comparing them directly like this, especially when they're harmonizing, that Matt actually has kind of a lighter voice than Adam. Like his voice doesn't sit as heavy. And I think that maybe Matt has a little bit more of like a mixed quality to his voice, whereas Adam has a little bit more kind of like a chest bass. Though that's very, that can always change. But Adam sounds awesome. I cannot believe that he is back. He sounds exactly like I always remembered. I will say the music video was definitely a little bit weird, like with the song and the lyrics. I kind of feel like maybe the music video was supposed to be like more fun for social media advertising, perhaps, because it's a little bit, chaotic. It doesn't quite fit. Like I can kind of see where they were making it fit with like the word Mayday and then the plane being on fire, but it's not super cohesive overall. But I think it was just supposed to be kind of like fun and look interesting rather than like tell the story of the lyrics. So I liked it. I thought that was like an interesting take on what they did. I think this is a cool intro to what they're gonna be. It still really sounds like their old sound. Even in fact, it reminds me more of some of their older stuff, like from the starting albums, like the self-titled or 1X or something like that. It doesn't sound as much like some of their other more modern stuff. It's kind of going back a little bit, but I really like it. I liked the bass, especially in the song. I want to see more of like an up-tempo song from them. I want to hear them both screaming together, which I would assume that there's good things to come with this single. I'm hoping this is a lead single for an album. I don't know if they've announced that or not, but I'm going to assume they'll drop an album altogether, and I cannot wait to see them both on tour. That's going to be insane. That's going to be sick. So I'm going to try to get tickets whenever they come close to me. I can't believe it. This was such great news. This is probably the most exciting music news I've gotten all year, actually. So this was a killer way to almost end 2024. I am gonna have to go run and be in the music video, and I'll see you on the flip side.